guys have to check this out. The achievements and trophies have been leaked and posted up. You guys can check it out if you want to. Of course, I'm not going to show them, but I did see a couple things that makes me think I might have an idea that of those final two characters that we might be getting for DreamWorks Kart Racing. So let's say it again. We now have the trophies and the achievements for DreamWorks All-Star Kart Racing, and you guys can check it out. I'll drop y'all the link in the description where you guys can see the achievements, and it looks like we're gonna be having to grind a little bit when it comes to unlocking some of these characters. And I think we're gonna also have one of those racers locked behind the ghost trials. I am not sure if they probably have that as unlockable, because one of those trophies or achievements contains beating all the ghost trials on the tracks and things like that. But I didn't want to just spoil and look at the whole entire achievements, but I just was looking at some of the pictures, and it gave me a little bit of an idea of maybe some options that they went and some routes that they could have taken. Now, the only solo rep that we have that's a playable racer in this game is Cat Dog. Everybody else is from I would say Cat Dog and Ablina. They got two different racers that's from their own show that's playable. The rest are just crew members from their shows, like Rancid Rabbit and things like that. But before I get into the characters, I just made me think that there has to be another additional route that they're gonna probably end up stacking on. And we have JoJo Siwa, who's a live action character in this game. So those are the only single reps that are solo reps that you can really think of as playable. Almost forgot Rocco as well, but just a couple of them. So if Megamind is by himself, I wouldn't be surprised, but I think they'll probably end up getting an additional rep. So let's just put it on just any sort of character. Let's put it on Chucky for a little bit. And I screenshotted a couple of them that stood out to me the most, and I think we're probably gonna get these new possible characters that could be the two hidden characters that we haven't seen yet in the game that are definitely locked for sure. So these are possible characters. I could be wrong, but I think we're probably gonna have Jack Horner. So I'm just gonna go through some of these. I saw an achievement, or basically a trophy, where it's something where that has something to do with the lucky tokens, collectible lucky tokens. It's a Horner sort of reference for Jack Horner, so maybe he could be a character. And then I saw a Minion in one of the trophies. Minion's another rep from Megamind. And then, just opening up my screenshots a little bit more, I saw two different trophies that pertains to the penguins. One of them contains all four of the penguins, like some of y'all was saying. 4 penguins could possibly be all in one cart. And then there's another particular trophy or achievement that has something to do with Kowalski. So maybe Kowalski is a playable character or one of those playable racers that we don't know about. That's locked. So maybe Kowalski could be solo, or they could have the penguins all in one cart. And another trophy or achievement that I saw had something to do with Toothless. And Toothless used to be a playable character in one of the older games. And then some personal picks I wanted to throw in there, outside of just of what I saw from these achievements and these trophies unlockables and stuff like that. Maybe we're going to probably get some new villains like Tai-Lung. And then maybe Titan from Megamind. Some more villains. So maybe they'll have some more additional villains for picks. But I wanted to just bring those characters to light, because those particular trophies or those achievements have something to do with those characters. So maybe they might have picked one of those two characters. Maybe some of these characters could be the final two hidden racers that we don't know about that's in the game. No one else is talking about this. And something else that stood out to me is that King Julian already got confirmed from the DreamWorks page, and he's a playable racer, obviously, and he's locked. King Julian also has his own trophy. So maybe, you see what I'm getting at? So maybe some of these characters, just like I mentioned, Jack Horner, Minion from Megamind, All 4 penguins all into one cart. Kowalski could be a solo racer. Toothless could be one of the characters from How to Train Your Dragon. And then outside of those, maybe they put some additional villains from these other reps from Megamind. Because Megamind is the only solo character. Maybe he has to have some kind of additional rep. And the marketing that's going on with Tai-Lung, because they're talking about him on right now, just recently, with Tai-Lung making supposedly he's supposed to make his return in the next Kung Fu Panda movie, apparently. Maybe Tai-Lung has got to be one of those characters, just additionally outside of these achievements and trophies getting leaked today. So those are the top picks that I'm just gonna go for racers. And to be honest, one of the other achievements that stood out to me, you have to unlock and you have to buy everything in the shop. So that means we're gonna be grinding for a little while to get everything unlocked in the shop, because you have to buy everything in the shop from one of this particular achievements. And it's a King Julian trophy. What if King Julian's locked behind unlocking things from the garage? Unlocking everything from the garage. And it's just, I don't know, as crazy as it sounds, we don't even know the requirements for some of these other additional characters because it didn't get shown. So some of these characters could be locked behind ghost trials, challenges, and more, but I didn't spot anything as far as online unlockables or online wins. That's the good news. So it could be all types of different things. Like, see how they did Helga in this game? She was locked behind online wins. But maybe some of these characters could secretly be locked behind online wins, but it's just not telling us from the trophies. But we just gonna have to find out. But I wanted to share this really quickly today, and you guys could check out the achievements yourself if you want to read the rest of them. But just seeing those characters and those different references made me think that we might have some of these characters listed or probably hidden for those 2 final slots. It's not gonna definitely be, I don't think it's gonna be anyone new from a not already represented DreamWorks movie. I think it's gonna be someone that we already have, or a movie that's already represented in the game. No way it's not going to catch up to this kind of roster though, but I just wanted to bring it up on this and use this as a little bit of something to have running in the background, because they had so many reps with 4 SpongeBob reps, 5 TMNT racers. You see what I mean? So I wouldn't be surprised if they get another Shrek or another Kung Fu Panda rep like Tai-Lung to get into the game. But those are just additional characters. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe someone else will be able to spot something that I didn't see from these achievements and trophies getting leaked today. So you guys can check it out if you want to. But I think these trophies and these unlockables will tell, these achievements and trophies will tell us something about their potential picks of which route they probably went with the rest of this roster.